We often talk about meditation, breathing exercises, or spiritual practices as tools to calm the mind. And yes, they are powerful. But let's be honest. What happens when your mind is so disturbed that you can't even sit still? When your thoughts are racing so fast that you can't meditate, can't focus, can't even breathe deeply without feeling trapped? What do you do then? Here's the principle you need to remember. You can't solve a problem with a mind that's already disturbed. It's like asking something broken to fix itself. When your mind is upset, it is not the right tool to figure things out. So don't try to think your way out of it. That only makes things worse. It's like trying to calm the ripples on a lake by jumping in to pull out a leaf. You think you're fixing the problem, but really, you're creating bigger waves. That's exactly what happens when you dive deeper into your disturbed thoughts. So what should you do instead? The first step is simple but essential. Recognize that when your mind is disturbed, it's not the right time to act. This is where most people go wrong. When we're upset, we feel this urgent need to do something, anything that might give relief, and so we act from that disturbance. But here's the truth. If your mind weren't disturbed, you wouldn't even be thinking about doing those things. And that's the trap. Decisions made in a disturbed state almost never come from clarity. They come from desperation. And those choices, big or small, can shape your life in ways you may regret later. Think about this. How many people have said things in the heat of an argument that they didn't truly mean? Words like, "If you talk to me like that again, I'm leaving." In that moment, it feels like a solution. It feels like power. But later, when the storm of the mind passes, you realize you didn't want to end the relationship. You didn't want to close the door. You were just trying to escape the discomfort inside your own head. This is one of the most important lessons you can learn. Don't let your disturbed mind control your actions. When you feel upset, pause, breathe, acknowledge the truth. My mind is disturbed right now. I'm not seeing things clearly. That recognition alone gives you a little distance. It gives you a moment to step back before you do something you can't undo. The mind can be incredibly convincing when it's upset. It will tell you that you must act now, that you need to change jobs, end relationships, spend money, or walk away. It insists that these are solutions, but really, it's just trying to make the inner storm feel better by rearranging the outer world. And that never works. Any decision you make in that state will not come from your higher self. It will come from the storm. And when the storm passes, as it always does, you'll see things differently. You'll wonder why you acted so quickly. You'll regret making choices from chaos instead of clarity. So how do you stop this cycle? The practice is simple. When you notice your mind is disturbed, don't act. Ask yourself directly, is my mind disturbed right now? If the answer is yes, then wait. Hold off on making major decisions. Don't quit your job. Don't walk out of the relationship. Don't move money around. Don't make life-altering choices. Instead, give yourself time. Let the mind settle. Like water after a storm, it will calm. Maybe not instantly, but eventually. And when it does, you'll see clearly again. This doesn't mean you ignore your problems. It doesn't mean you avoid your responsibilities. It simply means you choose not to act when you're not in your right mind. This is wisdom. This is maturity. It's the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting comes from disturbance. Responding comes from clarity, and the way you find clarity is by stepping back from the storm. letting awareness remind you of who you are, and waiting until the waters calm. So the next time your mind is troubled, remember, don't let it run your life. Don't make decisions just to quiet the noise inside, because those decisions will never truly serve you. Instead, pause. Ask the simple but powerful question, is my mind disturbed right now? If the answer is yes, then wait, because the decisions you make when you are calm, when your awareness, not your disturbance, is guiding you, those are the decisions that will align with your true self. Those are the decisions that will stand the test of time.